Okay, here we go. Let's analyze some of these crazy stocks for the day. That one's a little too crazy, but just look at that volume surge. 50 million. It used to trade an average of maybe a million a day. No. Pretty huge volume surge. Just keep an eye on that one. It can double pretty quick. Turbo, yeah, day one of a huge run. Who knows what this even is? But, it could go all the way up here. So, jeez. Just keep an eye on it. Some of these things are crazy. Okay, this one is just like an unknown AI stock, but it has potential. Look at how far down it's come. So if that thing can go back up to 70, you do the math. 2,000 into 70,000. If it can do its thing, sure looks good as far as bottoming out. Hasn't completed the bottom, but still, it's one you definitely want to put on a watch list. If you want to get your head in the game, just buy 1 or 200 shares. That's what I'm probably going to do. Just hold it, hope for the best. Just look at that volume surge. Yesterday it was trading 80,000. Today it's trading 21 million. I mean, that's just a huge amount of volume rushing into that. If that keeps happening, the thing's going to keep going up. So just put it on the watch list, keep an eye out. It's hard to handle things like this, but you basically have to put your stop loss somewhere around here. Just hope it runs up. Do a buy stop limit order and only buy into strength. Buy it at like 325. It's so extended though, like 50% gain. Just keep it on a watch list. Day one of a run, another watch list stock, just huge. All of a sudden, what, 3,000 shares? All of a sudden, there's 4 million shares being traded. Still only about $8 million thrown into this today, but still. Ones like these can run. I gotta stop doing that. Okay. DJT, this one's been running for a while. Good old Donald J. Trump. Whether you love him or you hate him, you know he's not gonna let this stock crash. Sure, he's got buddies. Buy this up. If I win, you know it's gonna go back up to 55. And that's probably what's gonna happen. If, he wins. Even if he doesn't, it'll probably go around 50. And then, phew, he doesn't win. I don't really care either way. It ain't gonna affect my trading either way. Until that's one that's been dead, but it just, I don't know, it's just catching my eye the way it's bottoming and starting trying to complete a bottom. The moving averages are getting tighter. It's just those kind of patterns tend to move up. I'm waiting for that thing to break. If that thing can break out, then this thing will probably break out. At least go test up here. It's not bad. 7 points on a $20 stock. So that's one to put on your watch list. Okay, here's another super risky one. Yeah, 5 days into huge runs. See how these things go up 100% so fast? 100% in 4 days. That's super extended. Looks like the Chinese stocks. Sure, been watching. I just knew they were extended, and look at what happened today. You can buy them off of these platforms. Buying off of any one of these buy signals, even that buy signal, you would have had to have your stop loss way down here though, but still a buy signal, just an early buy signal. It runs up. You could even have bought here. You could not buy here, 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 or here. You have to start thinking about selling here and here. Once it did a climax top here, you knew you had to sell that day if you owned it. You just say, okay, watch it fade on that. You can even see it on the 3-minute. You can see it start to fade. It just went up huge so fast. It's vertical. Looks like it climbed up a mountain. So you just knew that was going to come down. You didn't know today was going to happen, but you could tell right there. That was a climax. I was warning you. People are dumping this thing, and then it topped out fast. Topped out way up there, and all of a sudden it topped here. Just look at the correlations. Top, top. I mean, once you saw it top there, that was your clue. Okay, maybe I need to get out of this thing because it's way extended. On the daily, it's way extended. Stupid thing to analyze. Did the climax move? You would have seen that on the daily, or the 3-minute chart. You got to set up these things 3 minutes daily, weekly, monthly. Set them up. Look at my setup. Volume, RSI, moving average, convergent, divergence. That's all you need. I mean, and then the moving averages too, but that's really all you need. But look at that. You knew to get out there. It was just too extended. It did that move. After that, and then you see that on the 3-minute. Okay, those are clues. It just was too much. It was struggling here. Then we got that extra yank. Whoop, whoop. It was done. Just a good thing to analyze. All of them did that today. Just go show you how they repeat amongst each other. All the ones that were surging, just so you can see it. All of them. So that's just how it rolls. I'm sure I could kind of do a few more, but let's move on to today's. Okay, hood broke out of a cup with a hand, no handle, but it's a cup base, and it's definitely broke out. So this is considered day one of a new base right here. As long as it holds up above here, should have support here. As long as it holds up, actually about above here. But still, it can just zoom up. It might just zoom up. Depends how strong. It looks like it's going to be a pretty strong rally this fall. So I'm just doing it based on how many stocks I see breaking out on huge volume. Which this one just did. Look at the volume. That's always a clue. That huge volume breakout. Now, I don't know if people who watch this video if they know anything about stocks, but if you do, you know when you see these huge breakouts into new highs, people are still willing to buy it up, 40 million of them today. Well, 4 times the average volume. That's a buy point. It's a little past the buy point now, but it's okay. You can buy it 5% above the buy point, and that's about your break point. But you want to get it as close to a good buy point as possible. The best buy point would have been 25 bucks today about. Or if you got it off of this run, 24, 25 would have been your buy-in if you'd been watching it. Obviously, if you watched it all the way back here, this could have been your really risky buy-in. The dragon sell off and then massive comeback. It's not really a dragon, but it's definitely a buy signal. Comes right back, gets that 200-day moving average, moves up from there, gets more support, bam, breaks out on huge volume. It's gonna go higher, more than likely. You can never say nothing is 100% in this market. Moves could come out, somebody could bomb somebody, oil field could blow up. Nothing's 100%. Okay, see, that's another pop out of the box, basically. Basically, pop out of a box. So, see what I'm talking about, kind of do it that properly, but that thing is popping out of the box. Day one of a pop out of the box. But I have no idea what the stock is or what it does. I've heard about it, but it's small cap, risky. But with great risk comes great reward. And that's day one of a breakout. So put it on the watch list. I don't even know what they do, but that thing just looks beautiful. It's just a good example of a stair-stepping pattern. Now they tend to move. Now they tend to fake people out and then right back up, fake people out, right back up, fake people, right back up. course, that one is a little less faking, more breaking. It's just a good pattern, a little extended, but I believe it is. See, it's at all-time highs. So, recent IPO. If you start seeing these things pop up around your neighborhoods, you know, it's something that's growing. I just don't look at. Obviously, it's sports. It's some kind of sport. Selling sporting goods, or come and play sports in my arena. I don't know. Okay, let's check out Planetary. That just is a beautiful run. Nice. Thing looks beautiful. I mean, that's a weekly, but wow, from 7 to 41 in a few years. Even the 21 to 41 in 2 months is good. But that's just a beauty run. It's extended, but it does look like it's going to continue to go higher. It's probably going to stair step. I would put the stop loss around here, 38.50. If you did want to play with it, you're gonna have to risk, you know, $300 per 100 shares. You know, if you want to trade it properly, not get caught in a downtrend. If you really want to be risky, that would be down to 35.75. But that would ensure you probably won't get stopped out if this rally comes. This would be the shortest stop loss. But the safer stop loss would be here. But you have to, you know, if it does go against you, doesn't look like it's going to. Everything is indicating up pretty strongly. 7, 4 to 20. So as long as it goes like 25, 30, 40, let it peak out that stuff. Tends to peak around 40, 50. Well, 40, 50. It's only at 20. Yeah, it's just, you'll start to learn how to analyze these things. I don't even, you just watch the thing go up and down. I mean, it's that simple. It starts going down, 62, oh, 56, uh-oh. Maybe something's getting weak. Uh-oh, down to 50. Maybe this pattern is weakening, this slight consolidation. Uh-oh, down to 37 is definitely weakening. I need to get out or hold through that little decline. And then sure enough, goes down. Negative numbers. Boom. Negative 31, negative. Then, bam, you get a big breakout. So, you'd head buy it on this support because you see it gets support there 3 times. Bing, bing. And you just buy it on that you'd have to buy it risky, or you buy it on this breakout. The day of the breakout above this highest high at $33, that's actually the better buy. Because here it's risky, but it did get support 3 days in a row, so that's how you know, buy it at that moving average. Just kind of teaching you how to find buys and analyze things. Spot breakouts, spot buy signals. It's that simple. Okay, here's one on a day 1 breakout. I remember seeing it earlier. Yeah, see, that's a springboard, I would call it. Pop out of the box, more like a springboard. If it was up here, I would say a pop out of the box. It's probably going to continue. It went over 1, 2, 3 moving averages today. It's probably going to fight with this one tomorrow and probably go over it. If the markets are up, if the indexes are up, this will be up tomorrow. Break over that moving average and then test these ones. Hopefully go up to 90. But that's one to watch. It's a well-known company. Oh, that's a bad habit. Okay, this one's another breakout. Got in it here on this dragon, and plus the moving averages are starting to tighten up. You can just tell it was going to happen. And sure enough, it crosses over. It's a risky buy there, because it did just do a dragon there. I just had a feeling it's going to be a better dragon. 5 days in a row up. They're backed by Amazon, so they got money. They got big investors. Hopefully it moves up and breaks out of this pattern because I'm tired of this pattern. I don't want to sell it at 38, 39 again. I want it to break out, but it may not. Look at how green it got though. That's another thing to look for. Only one red day there, another red day there. So for every 3 days green, 3 or 4 days green, let's get one red. So it looks to me like it's being accumulated. Now the moving average is crossed over. Maybe that's all positive. Keep an eye on that. Watch list, whatever. Look, Nari. There's another one that it just looks pretty. It just looks like it wants to go up. 2, 5, 13. See? That thing's doing its increase. That thing is gradually looks like it's fighting go up. Low there, looks slightly higher than that low. And that low is slightly higher than this low. It's all positive stuff during the consolidation. Okay, those are going up. That is building strength up during the consolidation sideways, basically. So, has potential. Could be 58, 60 higher. So, 20-point gain on a $40 stock is decent. Okay. I'll look at Intel one more time. Just moving averages. I don't like all that red, but still it came back, consolidated. There's a lot of green there. It's so hard to buy that when there's so many better stocks. Let's look at some better ones. Okay, tight moving averages. Look at how tight those moving averages are. You want to buy them near moving averages. When you can buy it near all of the moving averages, it's a pretty good bet. You can see most stocks when they run under the moving average, during an uptrend, they'll come back. They'll get back above that moving average. Fighting until it gets really tight. You know, it's wide and loose. Even there, it's a little loose. There, it got tight though. That wouldn't have fooled us though, because you'd have seen that weakening, you'd have seen that weakening. You'd have known this tightening of the moving averages is gonna tighten, consolidate, go down, because that happens too, obviously. Then you get a dragon signal there, dragon by, and it runs. Hopefully it still keep running. It's held up with the rest of the market. There's better ones, but this one has potential. This one's really sweet. Yeah, they just did a split too. They were a lot more. Yeah, 5-to-1 split. So it was a $250 stock. And this thing's just always been a beaut. I love the way this thing just looked. 16, 26, only gets up to 67, 54. So we'll look in between 50 and 60 for this run to end. It's at 27 now. But it won't even, it don't even think it's going to end. It's just my pause around that. It just looks beautiful. Tight moving averages as it ascended up. I don't know if that's a baseline base or an ascending base, but either way, it's pretty base. It's going to be probably just a second stage breakout at this point. That's probably the first stage, yeah. I mean, that's just the first stage base, and now it's breaking out right now. I don't know, that's one hell of a long base, though, as it is, but it could be one base. Either way, it looks beautiful. I expect it to break out. Keep going higher slowly. Slowly but surely. Alright, there's another one. It just looks like it's going out, popping out of the box there a little bit. You can see just barely got above these, but still it's above them. If it can hold up above that, that will probably keep stair stepping up. And this is the beginning of the stair steps. Yeah? If it can break out, it should start stair stepping. break out even above this. That's going to take some more work. Yeah, it's got some work to do. Stocks tend to mimic. So what it did over there, it'll do over here. So right now it's basically here, and it's going to zoom up at one point and then do this over here on the right side. So hopefully it doesn't do that big dip and it just kind of scoots above that. But we'll see. It hits resistance there, 28. It's definitely going to go down and check down there. This one's not the best one, but it's a good one to watch. You gotta watch these things. Paper trade, you know. Didn't trade everything. This thing just broke out today. Okay. Split not too long ago. Wow, yeah, 10 for 1 split. So this thing was a $2,000 stock almost. 1,800. Wow. So now it's on sale apparently. I don't know. They make a lot of all the chips basically for NVIDIA. So I mean, one of their biggest customers is NVIDIA. I believe they make like Qualcomm too, a couple others. I forget. From the Taiwanese semiconductor. Either way, they're obviously a very profitable company and have a hand in the AI boom right now. Okay, I don't know how I saw GoDaddy, but it just looks pretty. I mean, it's already run, it's already participated in this rally for a while, but it's consolidated. Now it's tightened up, the moving average tightened up, and then it popped right out. If it can break out above that, it's off to the races for this thing. 179, do a little cup with a handle or something, which are, by the way, some of the most successful patterns. But that could be a slight double bottom to it. But it could still be a cup. Cup or a cup with a handle. Cup with a handle is the most successful, but cups can work too. Alright, well that's pretty much it. I've probably been talking too long anyways. You all have a good night.